everybody, welcome to DACman Productions and welcome to the METCA booth. We are here at the TCA Eastern Division York fall meet, and we are here with Stu Rankins. Now he's feeling a little, his voice is a little down and out today, so you'll have to bear with him, but go ahead and lay it on us, Stu.
Thanks, Sean. And yes, as you could hear, first day of York, and I've already lost my voice. But maybe this won't be the longest video that we've ever done with Sean. But yeah, we'll, like we do in the past, we'll do a quick run through of some of the new products that have come in, some of the new products that we've announced but aren't here yet. But we actually have some more things that we've just literally put on the website within the past few days that aren't even in here in print yet. But to see it, there's a special way that people can go see these new releases on the website. It's actually a two-step process.
Okay.
First step is you have to hit the like button and subscribe to this video and to Sean's channel. Once you hit subscribe, then go to METCA.org and you can go to the web store and scroll all the way to the bottom. And if you've subscribed to Sean's channel, it'll probably show you the new items all the way at the bottom. So everybody, please like, subscribe. Sean does this. It's a lot of work, and he appreciates all you viewers. So, Sean, here we are, October 2024. Let's look at some of the new things that have come in since we last talked at the TCA convention in June out in Lancaster.
All right.
Some of our new arrivals.
Okay.
Lionel has released their A5s. These were cataloged about 2 years ago, and a lot of issues with tooling that they had to retool. They've added additional new detail to them. So these came in conjunction with Lionel's regular run of A5s. We have the Halloween version here, the Black Widow, and we have spiders all over the place.
That is cool. I like that.
The Black Widow on the cab roof with the spider web.
Yes.
Spiders going all along the boiler. More spider webs all over the cab. Even running up the back of the tender, we got the spiders all over the place. So plenty of spiders there. With this one, we took a little reverse concept of what a lot of other Halloween steam locomotives do. Most Halloween steam locomotives are black with orange dome, orange cab roof, orange accents. We said, flip it around. We want as much orange as possible, and then make the other little details like the domes, make them in black. So these just came in, all the pre-orders have been shipped, and we are have the last 3 here at York.
You only had 3 left?
3 left.
How many of these things did you make?
We made 40.
Oh, wow, they sold out pretty well then.
As they got closer to delivery, I'll be honest with you, when I had to submit the quantity to Lionel of 40, we probably had 10 sold. So, you know, that's taken a big risk. That's why pre-orders are so important.
Yes.
So, yeah, orders continue to come in, and then when they get delivered, yeah, you only have 3 left. You think 3's a low number? How about this? This is our last one of this. We did the Silver Hose Railway, the Christmas version of the A5. And again, you know, Lionel has done one of their other, I think it was an 080 many years ago. All these details on the roof with the snow peaks, and it looks like the snow is melting off the...
I do like that.
Yeah, the cab roof there. So again, snowflakes all over the place on the locomotive. Just snowflakes everywhere. Little shadow graphics of the reindeer flying through the sky. We wanted a red nose on that guy, but I don't know. There's some reindeer that has a red nose, and there's lots of copyrights and trademarks involved, so that was a no-go. But yeah, this is the last one of the Christmas A5. Obviously, middle of October, where we are right now with Halloween coming up, we expect the Halloween A5s to be real popular this meet, but Christmas not that far away.
No.
That last one of our Christmas A5s.
Right.
Probably won't last. We don't even have this one on the website anymore, because since this is the display model, we like people to see it in person. when you buy from our website, you get a sealed box, never been opened.
Yeah.
It still has the factory air inside. But once we get down to one, take it off the website, and whoever wants that one will get the display model there. We're down to one of our New Hope and Ivyland number 40s, but we talked about that at the Lancaster convention, so we don't need to dwell on that one. Another new little item that came in is our Lionel S2 diesel switcher. Again, prototypical road number, prototypical detail, orange handrail, black posts. We actually have photographs of that S2 in that exact paint scheme. We do a lot of fantasy stuff, but this is one of the prototypical things we do.
And same quantity, 40?
We did 40 of these, yep, and they're in stock now. We have more than 3 or 4 left, but yep, in stock. The other one that I'm really excited about.
Oh, look at that.
This is a high gloss. Now you might think, Stu, that Norfolk Southern Lehigh Valley Heritage Unit has been done before in O-Gauge. Not exactly. This is the Day 1 edition. This locomotive, when Norfolk Southern painted 8104, they painted it this way. It lasted about 6 weeks. And then they repainted the nose and the back end to the version that everybody sees today, to the version that Lionel has made multiple times, that MTH has made multiple times, but nobody painted it. Nobody has offered an O-Gauge yet. The original version, the way it lasted for 6 weeks. And I'll give you real quick some of the highlights of what those differences are.
Okay.
So this is the version we have, the Day 1 edition. The other photo below it is the current as it looks after it was repainted after the first 6 weeks. Look at the nose.
Yeah, I see
the white stripes with a large LV diamond, no stripes with the small LV diamond. Look at the pilot, the snowplow, red. After they repainted it, black on the original ones. Handrails, orange handrails, yellow handrails. There's similar details on the back that got changed, but even on the side of the cab. The original version that we have has the large red, large flag. When they repainted it, they made the size of the flag smaller. So all those details we've captured in our Day 1 edition.
Wow.
First item we've ever offered with a high gloss finish like that.
I think it looks a lot better in the original version where the strip goes all the way around it like that.
It is I will be honest with you, people are on one side of the fence or the other. A lot of people, because they've seen the current version so much, that's what they're used to, and that's what they think it's supposed to look like. But there are a lot of diehards or original folks that say, oh yeah, that was the original Lehigh Valley logo and paint scheme, and they like that version better. Chocolate and vanilla, folks, whichever one you like, you go for it. But yeah, you can go to our website, METCA.org, if interested in that one. Moving on to something else that's also prototypical, although this is in the Rail King size from MTH, the New York Susquehanna and Western SD70. Susquehanna has 4 of these painted in their black and yellow scheme. Road numbers 40, 60, 62, 64, and 66. We worked with MTH. We did all 4 road numbers. We only did 9 of each road number. So these are all the pre-orders have been shipped out. I think we're down to the last 4 or 5 of each.
9 of each road number. Yep. Talk about limited edition.
We tried.
Talk about limited edition.
Sorry about that.
You're all right.
Down here, last couple items.
Okay.
We talked about this one a long time ago, Sean. The SD35 Conrail. As we did in that Allentown video, when we announced those, 18 of each. We did 18 of each of those road numbers.
Yep.
Prototypical road numbers, and they're now in stock on the Conrail SD35. MTH nailed that Conrail blow.
Oh yeah, they got it good. I remember we talked about this. We went back and forth on emails because you were concerned, and I'll see if I can get it in there. You were concerned about the font of the letter F.
Yep.
And for those who are Conrail fans, like I am, will confirm that Conrail did use that style font for the letter F on quite a few locomotives.
And Sean, get a little top view. Even views like, I know I had a question for you about the black walkway down in there.
Yep.
Was that correct or not?
Yep.
And every Conrail person that I reached out to said yes, those end walkways
were black.
Had black walking surface.
Yes. Yep. That is totally 100% correct.
Why don't you just pan to the left to our final new item that's in stock, our Southern Pacific Line's GS4 number 4449.
Okay.
Now, everybody might be looking at this saying, oh no, that's supposed to be a BNSF. Nope, for a little while, 4449 actually wore this all-black scheme with Southern Pacific Lines on the tender.
Oh.
Go to YouTube, type in 4449 black or any combination of that. You'll see videos of this. Again, you'll probably get a lot of hits for the BNSF employee version that had that little BNSF logo in the middle.
Yep.
But you will also find the videos of this one, the Southern Pacific 4449. Never been done before in O-Gauge. And this was a joint project between METCA and Mr. Muffin's Trains.
And so you guys can get some pricing in here. There is some pricing right there. And you can see what their pricing is. And Stu, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing Lionel and I'm seeing MTH, and so I'm kind of curious because I know you've also done stuff with Atlas. Have you ever done any custom runs with Walt from RMT?
Yep. As a matter of fact, Sean, we have done custom run with RMT. It was a Rahway Valley boxcar. Actually, originally when Walter planned that car, I believe he planned it to have as an offering available to his entire network. And when we were talking about doing a custom run for him, he's like, well, I have an idea. Walter came up with this idea. You can have a car right now and you won't have to wait for a long lead time to get a car produced. He's like, these Rahway Valley cars just came in. It's right in the heart of the Metropolitan Division. He's like, if you guys would like that car as a custom run, it's yours. So we said, sure, no lead time. It's ready to go, deliver. So we did that one with RMT. And we've also talked about doing other projects with them. My challenge with why you don't see any currently is minimum quantities. As you hear me talk about quantities,
yes,
40 of this, freight cars maybe 100 of that. RMT's quantities are higher than what we feel we could sell. Again, you have to realize, we're not a store.
Yes.
I know a lot of hobby shops do RMT custom runs.
Right, yep.
Please, viewers, don't think the same mentality or the same business model that a hobby shop follows works for a small club.
I agree.
It's a very different mentality,
yep.
Very different business plan. So our quantities of products that we sell, we have a wide variety of products. We do a lot of different projects, but we do very small quantities of those items.
Yeah.
So RMT's minimum quantities are higher than what we feel financially it makes a smart business decision for the club. If I was a dealer with a hobby shop, I'd be all over doing custom runs with Walter. But in this current business atmosphere, it just doesn't work for us. Based on minimum quantities is really the driving factor. We don't sell a big quantity of product.
Right.
So
yeah, I do see that.
That's why you don't see a lot of RMT. Other than the one project we did, you don't see more recent projects.
Oh, okay. And of course, I gotta prod you a little bit here. Mm-hmm. You know I always do.
Yeah, of course you do.
So, just poking you here like this. Hey.
Ow! Quit it.
Is there any other projects on the horizon that you can reveal without getting in trouble?
Yeah. So I guess the only one The only one I'll talk about, and I'm just going to talk briefly about it. About a week or two ago, Lionel announced a Vision Line Hudson.
Oh.
So I'm working on them for a Vision Line Hudson. Don't quite know right now if METCA is going to offer it through our sales network or if it's going to be a TCA national project. Got to wait and see when we get the artwork and what we think sales potential will be and what we think the best avenue for sales will be. But it'll either be a METCA project or a TCA national project. I'm not going to give away the details because we're not ready just yet. But no, it's not another black New York Central Hudson. I'll give you this much. It's not black and it's not prototypical. So don't expect a railroad name on it. It's not going to be Santa Fe. It's not going to be New York Central. It's not going to be Pennsylvania. It's not a railroad name and it's not black. Other than that, folks, go to the METCA website in a month or two. If you don't see anything there, go to the TCA national website, tcatrains.org, and you'll see it there. It'll be in one of the two spots.
Well, the fans and viewers of Dakman Productions know I go to Allentown.
Yep.
And they know that you're going to be there. I'm going to be there, and I'll probably follow up with you on that and say, hey, how's that project going? And we'll talk some more about it then.
Yeah, I think by Allentown we will have both the artwork and made the decision which club is going to be selling it so people will know where to go look for it.
Sounds good.
Yep.
And I thank you for this interview.
My pleasure, Sean, as always. And maybe in April I'll have my voice back.
There you go.
Thanks, everybody.
We'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.